Hello guys, my name is Oana, and if you ever met me, you know for sure that I'm really passionate about art and self-development. So my topic for today will be about, of course, the art of self-development. Now, you may look at me a little bit funny and think that maybe I'm one of those people who just put the word art in front of any word just for the sake of it. And then today I stand in front of you to tell you that I'm 100% one of them. Just that I have a better reason. I truly believe in the fact that if you have a big passion and you're willing to invest time into it, then you can turn about everything into a form of art. So why not start with yourself, of course. Let's say I have this story about self-development prepared for you, and I hope you like metaphors because this will be quite a big one. So there I am sitting in my art studio just thinking about how can I get a new idea, feeling pressured about the fact that I'm stuck and I feel like I can't even move. So I start looking within myself and something clicks. I get this new title for a work of art, so-called self-growth. So, excited, I immediately go to my desk and start sketching anything I can do so I can transform my work of art, my idea of a work of art into reality. And I do this for hours and hours. I sketch, then I erase, and I can say that at some point I just stopped. I couldn't do it anymore. I felt like I could do anything on this world but finishing the work of art. And to tell you honestly, it felt awful. So immediately I started doubting myself, thinking that I'm maybe just not made for this. And I want to tell you that I didn't give up on my dream, that I persisted and I tried again and again, but I didn't. I just dropped it and I started working on others' projects. I started doing paintings for strangers, but it didn't last for so long, and at some point I felt empty, and this emptiness just started slowly killing me. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't do it, so I stopped and started to find a new idea, something that maybe will make me feel better, something about me. And to tell you honestly, doing a painting for somebody else can be amazing, but not when you start losing yourself. So, in the journey of trying to find a new idea for a new piece, I stumbled upon the old sketches from my first idea, so-called self-growth. And I thought about this and gave myself another shot. I started drawing again, and I started using the skills I learned about in my previous paintings. And to be honest, things turned pretty well. Like, it was good. I started finally painting on it, but as much as I painted, I couldn't see the finish line. I couldn't see that highest level of work. I couldn't just draw another line without thinking myself, how long does it gonna take until I finish it? And to be honest, at that point, I took a step back. I took a big breath and looked once again deep down myself. And I asked me, what happened? And analyzing the journey I just went through, analyzing what just happened, I realized something. And it was within those moments when things started to finally make sense. Like, things weren't supposed to be this way because I wasn't following the right idea. It was never meant for me to finish that painting, but to never give up on the journey of painting. It was never to give up on my dream. So now I want to go back to my initial statement. The fact that I want to go back to a statement that I made. The fact that the creational journey of an artist is just so similar to the journey of developing yourself. And sometimes they're just one and all. And in my journey, I realized that it was never about reaching the highest level of evolution, because you can never be the most evolved person in the world. This thing doesn't exist. But just to take step by step and be better, do better, and you will be better this way, because every little step you take at some point will get you somewhere. And even if you don't realize, when you look back at the person you were, at the person you used to be, you realize that just how much you've changed, just how much you are a better person now than back then. And talking about stepping forward and stepping back, I can tell you that stepping back and taking a break sometimes is just the most important thing you can do during your journey. Because this way, you can just stop and analyze what you've done. You can analyze the path you just walked. And you can realize where you failed and where you succeeded. And let me tell you something about failing and succeeding. Failing can teach you just so much more than succeeding, because in those moments when you fail, it is only in those moments when you start analyzing what you've done so far and you start criticizing what happened and start thinking, what should you do better next time so that way you will succeed. Because the thing about succeeding all the time is that it makes you blind. It makes you blind about the flaws you have. It makes you just ignore where you were wrong. And maybe not all the time you succeed, you're right. Maybe you can be successful and be very wrong. So, all in all, I can't tell you anything about your own journey, because you're the master of your own path. You're the captain of your own ship, and nobody, not even your mother, can tell you what to do in your life, because the path you choose to go through is the best path for you, because nobody can know better for you than yourself. So, go ahead, take the next train to your journey, and maybe at some point take a small break to help somebody else. Or maybe don't. It's your call to make. It's your decision to take. So just do it. Thank you.